Hello. Temperatures on Tuesday reached 21 degrees Celsius in Yorkshire, and I think Wednesday is going to be every bit as warm, maybe even a tad warmer. And the next few days, very little change on the weather front. A large area of high pressure is dominating the weather across our part of the world, but the air is riding around the area of high pressure, and the air actually originates from the central North Atlantic, so we're not seeing the push of warm air that we sometimes get from the southern climes. And that means that so far this May, depending how you look at it, has been a little disappointing in terms of the temperatures. So we've only managed to reach 23 degrees so far. In most years, those values reach the mid or the high 20s, at least at some point in May. So yes, it has been a little on the cool side, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Not all of us like hot weather.
Let's check in with Carol for a look at the weather. She is making the most, looking resplendent in the sunshine, Carol.
Thank you, Nina. Good morning to you both and good morning to you too. It's lovely here in London this morning. I'm on the roof of the BBC. The sun is beating down. It's not too cold this morning here, but if you're in a Boyne, temperatures last night fell to 0.5 Celsius, so it's a cold start for you. You know, the forecast for the rest of this week is a mostly dry one. We're also looking at some strong spells of sunshine, but at times some of that sunshine will be hazy because we're also going to be chasing areas of cloud around too. And John and Nina, as I mentioned, as we go through the rest of this week, even into the bank holiday weekend, high pressure remains in charge, so the weather remains fairly settled.
Now, you remain in charge, Carol, always.
Thanks, Nina.
Thank you very much.
But by the middle of next week, it's looking like it could turn a bit warmer.
We're never going to get you off that roof, are we? You're going to be there for
I'm not complaining. I love it up here.
It looks great, Carol. Thank you for now.
She's got a little sun lounger just behind the camera. Morning to you.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. The sun is out here in London. You can feel it on my back. It's just lovely. And the temperature here in London is already about 12 degrees. In a Boyne, about an hour ago, it was 3.3 Celsius. Now it's jumped to above 9 degrees. So you're getting the picture. It's going to be another warm day today.
Spring becoming summer.
I can't quite believe it, Carol. We're all a bit
John's absolutely speechless, aren't you, John?
Yes. There are no negatives. You've even taken your jacket off for the first time this year. All is good. Lovely to see you. We'll see you later.
You too.
Some negatives, John. Some of us want to avoid the big pregnant ankles.
Okay,
But it looks like the middle of next week we could see a rise in temperatures, which is good news for some of us, John and Nina.
You can have another pina colada then.
Now you're talking. Sounds like I've already had one, doesn't it?
I've been watching. I know you have.
You're a rascal, John.
Lovely to see you.
She hasn't, by the way, just to clarify, she hasn't. But I'm sure she will now. 6 minutes past 9, perfect pina colada time for Carol.
She hasn't had one. She's had 3. 6 minutes past 9.